2001 on a Y Reg Ford Puma. This is the 1.7 litre petrol engine on the 5-speed manual gearbox. This is a black edition. It's not your normal Ford Puma, it's a black edition. You'll see it's got the gold wheels. Right, bodywork wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around the car, into the interior, and then we'll do an engine start up. Across the front edge of the bonnet, nice and straight. The odd little stone chip, but no corrosion, no big dings or dents as you work your way up the right-hand side of the bonnet. Again, lovely and tidy up there. The odd light sponge scratch where it's been washed over the years, but for a black car, not bad at all. As you come down the left-hand side, onto the headlights there, want a bit of a polish, but we've got no cracks in them. Same on the right-hand side, no cracking, but want a little bit of a polish there. As you come down the bumper on the left-hand side, no scuffs, no dings or dents on that. Nice and straight against the wing. Lower half, all nice and tidy across the lower half. A little bit of a mark there on the front plastic below the grille. The grill itself, all intact. We've got no cracks in the fins there. And same on the top half grille. Even the barge is nice and clear. Across the right-hand side, no scuffs or scrapes on the bumper corner there. All nice and presentable across the lower half. As we work our way up the right-hand side wing, nice and tidy up the wing top. All nice and shiny. The odd little stone chip at the front edge there. Around that front wheel arch, no sort of corrosion coming through. On the paint side of things, a little bit of a flat spot at the front edge there. Down onto the lower half of the sill, we'll go along that sill there, have a good look at that. We'll have a look at that wheel and tyre there on the right-hand side. Up the wing, onto the pillar, and we'll do a quick once-over of the roof. All nice and straight across the roof. No corrosion or stone chips on the leading edge of the windscreen. There is the odd little bit in the paintwork itself here and there, little few bits in the paint on the front. Back down the pillar, our dad quite clearly pointed out there's a stone chip on the window there, on the windscreen, on the front windscreen. It's not in the driver's view, but you can just see that there. Across the driver's door, nice and straight down the driver's door. No major scratching around the handle. The odd, like I say, the odd little surface scratch in the paint where it's been washed. A few little stone chips there. Across the lower half, all nice and shiny, nice and black. Across the sill, as we come up the sill there and around that rear arch. A little bit just start at the back of the rear arch there. I'll do some dodgy camera work, we'll get a good look at that lip. This is what people want to see on these Pumas. All nice and presentable there. A little bit flat there at the front of the arch. All nice and straight down the rear quarter. A few little bits in the paint, but with it being black, sort of in the right light, it's a bit hard to notice. The camera might not quite pick those up there. Onto the right-hand side rear bumper corner, lovely and clear on the bumper corner, and again, a few little bits in the paint itself. Light lenses are crack-free on the rear. A little bit of a mark on that one there. Across the back end of the boot, nice and tidy across the back end of the boot. And as we come up onto the rear boot lid itself, a little bit of bubbling around the wiper motor. Across the boot lid itself, a few little bits in the paint. No heavy scratching across the lip there where it's been closed. Left-hand rear bumper corner, all nice and tidy. The lower valance, nice and straight. The rear fog lights there with a little bit of a polish. And again, a few little bits and pieces in the paint itself. Onto the left-hand side rear arch. Nice and slow around the arch again. Have a good look at that. Got a nice reflection there of me. Shows how shiny the paintwork is. And a few little marks under the paint there on the left-hand rear quarter. Around the petrol cap, we've got no heavy scratchings. Scratchings, that's not a word, no heavy scratches. A little bit of flat spot on the petrol cap there. Wants a bit of a polish in places. We'll have a look at the roof from the left-hand side as well. Work our way down the rear quarter. We'll do the lower sill section. Go nice and slow across there. Nice and presentable up the passenger door. And again, nice and straight across the top. Wing mirror cap's all okay as well. Down the front edge of the door onto that passenger front wing. We'll go nice and slow around the wing. We've got a little bit of a mark at the bottom there. This is the left-hand front wing. Nice and straight around the arch. No major dings or dents down that side either. Into the interior now. Black leather on this one. Door card, all nice and presentable. No heavy wear around the handle. No major marks around the window switches either. And no cracks in the plastic. Door card's not hanging off anywhere. Black Puma mats with a black carpet set underneath. The seat itself showed a little bit of wear at the bolster. We've got no rips or tears. A little bit of discoloration there, but it's a perfect amount of wear for the year and the mileage. No tears across the lower swab. Have a good look at that there. Into the dashboard now. Nice and tidy across the dash. No cracks or marks on the dashboard. Dials are all nice and clear, easy to read. Down the centre console, still got the original radio in as well. 5-speed manual, all nice and straight and tidy in there. Steering wheel, got a little bit of wear at the wheel, but not bad at all. Into the rear seats now. No rips or tears. A little bit of an indent in the backrest there, but no rips or tears in the rear seat. Headlining is nice and straight. Lovely and clean on the headlining, no sagging there on that. Into the boot now. Dad's trying to pop it open there. There we go. Parcel shelves there, boot carpets. Nice and tidy, quite a big boot for a little car that. We'll lift up there and have a good look at the floor. All nice and presentable in the boot. Like I say, parcel shelves there. All the plastic trims there as well. Into the engine bay. This is a funny little engine bay. Into the passenger front. Apologies there, it's been a long day. Nice and tidy around the door card. No cracks. No unwanted marks on the door card itself. And the passenger seat bolster, all nice and straight. We've got no rips or tears. Insert swabs all okay as well. Dashboard on the left-hand side. Nice and tidy, very presentable. With it being the 1.7 as well, it's the one that everybody wants. Back seat from the left-hand side, nice and straight in there as well. Into the engine bay, like I just said, it's the 1.7 litre petrol V6 16 valve engine. Nice and tidy in there. Dad's going to fire it up for us here. No hesitation from that whatsoever. Fires straight into life. No rattling, no knocks from the engine. All nice and tidy there. A little bit of a rev dart. No problems at all with that. Perfect. And there you have it. 2001 on a Y-Reg Ford Puma 1.7 5-speed manual black edition. You check out the website for any further details on any of our lots in the next up and coming sale of WB & Sons. It'll all be detailed on there.